Hello to all you guitar players. Today I'm going to follow up via my last video. In the last video I showed you two chords that will allow you, with the two that I show you today, the two new ones I'm going to cover today, how to play the guitar fast without all the hassle of learning, having to play for hours and hours and hours every day for months at a time. You'll be able to play quick, play easy, and be playing songs in a matter of days. And I'm talking about with these four chords. After we cover these two today, you'll have four chords. With these four chords, you'll be able to play hundreds, even thousands of songs with just these four chords. You won't have to worry about learning hundreds of chords, no bar chords, no riffs to learn, no lead guitar to learn, no notes to learn, none of that sort of thing. You will be able to play guitar in your favorite songs really quick without all the hassle. Now remember, in the last video I showed you the first two chords, which were the G and the C. Now remember, we talked about the G open chord being a big spread between the first and second finger and the third finger for G, okay? And then we go to C, which is the second chord I covered in the last video. Again, that's a big movement from G to C. G open chord to C open chord, okay? So if you don't remember these two, check back on the last video I did, and you can go over those two until you learn them. You want to learn the first two before you learn the second two. But it won't take you long, about a few days at the most, about 10 minutes a day. Don't over practice, about 10 minutes a day. Before we get started, as you know, I always talk about tuning. Be sure to have your guitar in good tune. You'll want to play on a well-tuned guitar. You can get you, what I recommend, is a low quality digital tuner. You can get them for about $15, $20. Local music store, on Amazon, good place to buy. And this is the one I use. Is this little digital tuner. It clips right on my headstock, as you can see. It clips right on the headstock. When you put it on there and you turn it on, what you'll have a reading on the little digital display. And when you hit your E string, it's going to show when it's in tune right in the middle. If it's low, too low, it's going to be to the left side. If it's too high, it's going to be on the right side. You adjust your string accordingly till you get it right in the middle, and you move on to the next string. Get your tuner. Don't start trying to learn tune by ear. These tuners are inexpensive. They're very accurate. And another thing about this tuner, this is what they call a snark, S-N-A-R-K, S-N-1, snark. If you're in a room of people talking or other guitar players, it picks up the vibration from the neck, okay? So you don't have room noise. Some tuners, they're on a microphone, they pick up all the talk and all the playing of guitars, whatever the case might be. So it's a snark, SN1. There's others too, but this is a great little tuner. You want to have your guitar in tune. Now today, like I said, I'm going to show you the other two chords that are make up my four chords. And remember, last time we talked about the secret to playing these chords. And the secret is these two fingers, your little finger and your ring finger. And you want them down on the first and second strings, the small strings. First and second string next to the third fret. Remember, not on top of the fret, right next to the third fret. So 1, 2, 3. Okay? Those stay down right here on the fretboard. They never move while you're playing these four chords. Whatever combination you're playing the chords in, these two stay down. And that keeps you really focused and in line of staying where you need to be on the fretboard. Okay? So, and also, here's another thing it does. If we were playing the G, talked about this in the previous video, playing G, all you have to do to make C, instead of going way back here with this big movement, you don't have to do that. These two locked in, you play a G, you want to go to C, just move your first and second finger down one string each. Now you're on the fourth and fifth string, second and third fret. Just that simple. C to G. Boy, it's exciting, man. It really is. I say this all the time. If someone would have showed me this when I first started learning how to play, many years ago, too many to talk about, I would have been playing songs almost instantly, and you will too. And that's why I'm showing it to you. I want to get you playing fast, without all the hassle, without being totally frustrated. You'll be playing these chords and songs really quick. But there's the secret. G to C instead of this to this. Big movement, hard to play when you first started. You got G to C. G, C, G. So you want to practice them back and forth till you play them good, and then just add these next two chords. Today, again, these two fingers are locked in, as we said in the previous video. First and second string, third fret. The E minor is the next chord, the third chord in the series. And to play the E minor, you can do it two ways. You can use your first finger to press the fourth and fifth string together on the second fret. Fourth and fifth string together on the second fret, and these two are still at the bottom. That's E minor, okay? Okay? Now, if you're having trouble, you can't press both of these strings down and get the clean sound, you can use your first and second finger, okay, on the fourth and fifth string, right next to each other, and do the same thing, still E minor. Just whether you're using one finger to fourth and fifth string down, or the first and second finger to get the fourth and fifth string down. Either way suitable, okay? So that's the E minor, and the fourth and final chord in this group of four chords would be the D. Now, if you're playing traditionally, here's the G, and you go way back to the C, and you got to go way down to the D, okay? See that movement? It's lots of movement for a beginner especially. Say G, C, D. Check this out. Two locked in, remember, they stay locked in. Third fret, first, second string. G, first and second finger drop down one string apiece to the C. So G to C. Okay. The E minor, remember, fourth and fifth string, second fret. Play with one or two fingers, doesn't really matter. Okay. And then the D, these stay at the bottom, remember, they don't move. Just take your first finger, put it on the third string, second fret. There you go, D. Okay, D. So here's what you're looking at. G, C. Look at this simple movement. E minor. Man, that's great. Easy. D. G. E minor, fourth and fifth string, second fret. C, fourth and fifth string, second, third fret for C. And then the first finger on the third string, second fret for D. Third string, second fret for D. So you have this. And when you go to practice, 10 minutes a day. Don't over practice, folks. 10 minutes is what you need. Because you won't have as much finger soreness by keeping it 10 minutes at a time. And you won't over practice and get totally frustrated and just give up before you even get started. So just 10 minutes, that's the secret to it. I've been doing this a long time and found that to be the magic amount of time to learn how to play. 10 minutes a day. Especially with these four chords shown the way I'm showing you today. So you have the G, E minor, C, and D. Look how easy that is compared to this. G, C, E minor, and D. See all that big movement? Look at here. Two bottoms locked in, first, second string, third fret. G. Okay. C, first and second finger, drop them down one string apiece. Okay. E minor, fourth and fifth string, second fret. Play with one finger or two fingers, either way. Doesn't matter. And then the D, you go to the third string, second fret. These two stand locked in through all four chords. They don't ever come up. Okay. And so just when you practicing these chords, just use downstrokes to start with. C, E minor, D, G, E minor, C, and D. Okay? And can start in any order. You can start with E minor, to the G, to the D, to the C. Any order, doesn't matter. These chords go together. They're in the same key, and it really doesn't matter. So you can mix them up, and I actually recommend mixing them up. You sit down and practice instead of just going in one direction. Once you learn these 4 chords, which should not take you just a day or 2 or 3, and practice them 10 minutes a day, you'll be able to play them clear, make them sound good. And with those 4 chords, you're going to be able to play guitar and songs quick. And none of that long, drawn-out theory stuff, bar chords. You won't need any of that. These 4 chords are going to get you playing the guitar and playing songs, which most people, that's what they want to do. Play as quickly as possible, as easy as possible, and learn songs to play along with the family, friends, other guitar players, maybe play in a little group band, church choir, a church group, whatever the case may be. Get you playing really quick. And it's about having fun. And when you start playing these 4 chords together and playing songs, everything kicks up. You say, man, I'm starting to learn how to play guitar. I'm learning songs. That's what it's all about, to get you playing and having fun. Not taking months and months of guitar lessons trying to learn how to play. This will get you playing quick. 4 easy chords. Again, and you'll be playing no time at all. As far as timing and rhythm, like I said, I recommend starting with down strokes, and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, C, like that, or you go 1, 2, C, 1, 2, 1, G, just 2 strokes. Any way you want to mix it up. And I'm sure you've been searching, looking around the internet, you've seen them talk about strumming. The strum pattern is down, down, up, down, or down, 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 up. And if you try to learn strumming that way, when you start playing, you're playing your chords here, and you're trying to down, down, up, down. You're concentrating so much on this part down here that it just completely messes everything up. Your chord changes, and going back from one to the other, make them sound clear, and trying to keep this going in those type of counts. Forget it, people. Please forget it. Follow what I'm showing you here. Go through the videos. Learn it one step at a time. And you're going to be playing guitar in days, and playing songs. And not just Mary Had a Little Lamb either. I'm talking about popular songs that you know and love in a matter of days. And that you will be doing, believe me. And I've been doing this, like I say, 40 years plus. Still do it today, and I'm enjoying teaching more than ever before. I love watching people learn and see that light bulb moment. That when you get that light bulb moment, you say, man, this is fun, and I'm doing it, and I'm learning, and I'm playing some songs. I really love watching people get that moment. And you can just see it in their eyes. See they get totally excited. And that's what I want. You want to stay excited and engaged and ready to pick that guitar up. Can't wait to pick the guitar up, start playing those chords and putting those chords in songs. We're going to talk about putting them in songs after we learn the 4 chords really well. After you need to learn your chords, these 4, play them like this, and be able to change smooth before we start trying to play them in songs. But just bear through it. And you may not have them sounding right, clear to begin with. You might have some dead spots. And what you want to do is just adjust your fingers just a little bit, back and forth, until they clear up. You want to keep your elbow close to your body. That way it allows your fingers to come all the way around, and you want to play on the tip of your fingers. Not on pads, on the tip. Another great tip, keep your fingernails short on the accordion. If they're long at all, they're not going to allow you to press the string straight down to the fretboard. So keep them trimmed short, please. And that's a big tip for all guitar players, but especially beginners. I think that's going to be it for today. Again, 4 chords: G, C, E minor, D. Now I'm going to show you just a real quick view of what you can do with these 4 chords. And these are going to sound familiar to you. You're going to relate these to some songs that you know, okay? And just listen for just a few seconds. You recognize this. Just an example. There's so many different ways you can use these chords and play, like I say, hundreds, even thousands of songs. So let's get excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you take what I've shown you here, put it to use. Get that guitar out. Get it out. If you don't already have it, get it out. And if you haven't seen video 1 yet, look at video 1. You can always go back and forth between the videos. And learn the G and C first, okay, learn them well, and then you'll want to learn the E minor, okay, and of course the D, okay. Always keeping these bottom 2 locked in. G, E minor, C, and D. Boy, that's easy. It's not hard. It's not hard. You might even be able to do this today. You might be able to do this today. Some of you will. Some of you will. Some of you it's going to take a day, a few days. But pick it up. Get your guitar. Get it out. Let's learn to play songs. That's what I want everyone that I'm teaching this lesson to be able to play fast and easy. So in the next video, we're going to start taking these chords and putting them together in chord progression or progressions, to be able to start using them in songs. And we'll talk about strumming a little bit. Remember, strumming is timing. Don't forget that. And like I say, I'm super excited. And I know you're getting excited now too. If you're brand new to the guitar, you're going to be playing in no time at all. If you've been struggling, trying to learn, same thing, you'll be playing no time at all. Put all the stuff you've been seeing out there, going from one site to the other, one YouTube video to whatever the case might be. You'll be led in a million directions. This is focused. It's easy. 4 chords. 4 chords. Just keep that in mind. It's just 4 chords. Don't go past these 4 chords to start with. And then we'll expand, and I'll show you some more open chords and how to use these chords in songs and that sort of thing. Learn the 4 chords first. We'll put those in some songs, and we'll go from there. Well, till next time, let's go play some guitar.